Supporting African youth in entrepreneurship and employability and training programs is a transformative investment that goes beyond skills development. It is a key to unlocking doors of opportunity and reshaping destinies.
We believe that education is going to play a pivotal role in transforming the society the way we want to transform it. And that education is going to lift them out of poverty. That education is going to give them a future that they otherwise would not have had. And that education will make their family's lives better. And by extension, will make that person a contributor in the country.
Haramba Youth Employment Accelerator is a social enterprise that is not for profit and that is actually working with various partners to reduce youth unemployment. And how it does that is that it looks at inclusive hiring in the formal sector. It looks at getting young people into public employment programs in partnership with government, and more so enabling young people to get into youth entrepreneurship opportunities, enabling them to be micro-entrepreneurs in South Africa. So our partnership with ABSA meant that we understood that Green Riders had an e-mobility solution, which is important for reducing carbon footprint in the last mile delivery space, and this was fantastic. And so what Green Riders aim to do as our delivery partner is not only create thousands of jobs for young people in this industry, but in addition reducing carbon footprint by using an electrical vehicle to deliver products to consumers. In and above that, we also understood that Green Riders wanted to be a catalyst for change in the last mile delivery space and also being a thought leader of what it means to actually ensure that drivers are sustainable in terms of the way they operate, but also the earnings that they're gaining.
What's friendlier than an e-bike? Anybody can technically ride an e-bike with training and some basic skills and handling. We'll provide the e-bike, we'll provide the PPE, the phone, the helmet, the power bank, the waterproofing, the raincoat. We'll provide the maintenance on the e-bike. We will provide the training and support and the data and airtime that you need to start. But if you want this to work, it will.
Green Riders run a 10 to 12 week program. It onboards young people onto various platforms for them to be able to run their own business independently and become entrepreneurs to afford their basic needs and wants.
My favorite part of the program was when I got an opportunity to ride on the e-bike for the first time.
And to be entrusted with a bike with a phone to just do solo deliveries by myself.
My favorite part of training is seeing the trainees doing exceptionally well for themselves and progressing each and every day.
What I love the most is that it's giving someone a chance to grow.
When it's month end, I can do 3 things. I can buy food, I can pay rent, I can pay my debts or everything that I want.
After training, the trainees become qualified Green Riders. They go out there now that they have the skills to make money and become independent entrepreneurs.
What I've learned of being an entrepreneur is I want more out of life. I want to achieve more things. And with the company that I would want to start just to keep growing as a person.
You must make your own money. You must make sure that you do the right things. That's what I've learned about being an entrepreneur.
I like this job. Because why I like this job? I am my own boss. I succeeded because I never gave up.
As a female, I didn't want to compete with the guys. But I told myself, you know what, I want this opportunity. You know, I'm just going to give it a try. I'm going to be out there and I'm just going to do it and make sure that we excel, you know, as women.
So every woman can do this. This is not only for men.
We did it too. We did it with the guys. We're like on the same page. We are riding together on the road.
What I enjoy the most is when I'm doing training and you meet new trainees that want this opportunity so they can better their lives. It makes me feel great when I help others. I can support my mom, I can now support my family.
Education becomes a platform for all, tearing down barriers and giving every individual, irrespective of ability, a chance to shine.
We've got a dedicated focus on the disability sector. We've collaborated with the National Institute for Developing and Training, and we are reaching more than 1,000 beneficiaries every year.
We all have dreams. People with disabilities also have dreams. So if we can just instigate that change by connecting this young person with a training program, with a host site where they can do and get practical experience, and ultimately with a workplace where we support them with onboarding. That for us is so important. It takes a special person to work with people with disabilities. It goes beyond the job that you have to do.
I love my students, very much so. I love the communication that we have, the relationship that we have with the students, how we bond over time. It sort of seems like we become a family.
I'm just glad that I got the opportunity to actually be part of something and learn, because I feel like I'm going to benefit from what I'm doing right now.
Teaching them hardware, I'm teaching them how to fix computers, how to use computers.
Our facilitators make this learnership interesting. When you don't understand the topic, they make sure that you relax, you understand everything. The environment here is superb.
You know, we have the knowledge, we have the skills. We've worked really hard at getting them. If we can't share what we have, then we have nothing.
So we simulate a typical work environment so that it's much easier for them to ultimately transition into the world of work.
We're defined by one word, and that one word is hope.
It would mean a lot to me if I had a job so that I would be able to support my family.
I'm definitely going to give back to my village, because that village has grown me into the man that I am today, and I'm very, very proud.